Hello everyone, this is Sagrika from Campus Technology, a portfolio company of Times Internet. So now, since we know about AI and the benefits that AI can implement on the lives of humans and the society, it is time to know about the applications of artificial intelligence. And in this video, you'll get a thorough understanding of the various fields and sectors where artificial intelligence can be applied for larger benefits. Firstly, you can see the applications of artificial intelligence, and we'll be talking about AI in healthcare, AI in finance, AI in data security, AI in travel and transportation, AI in agriculture, and lastly, AI in education. And we'll go through each of these one by one. First, AI in healthcare. There are numerous ways AI can positively impact the practice of medicine, whether it's through speeding up the pace of research or helping clinicians making better decisions. Unlike humans, AI never needs to sleep. Machine learning models can be used to observe the vital signs of patients receiving critical care and alert clinicians if certain risk factors increases. While medical devices like heart monitors can track the vital signs, AI can collect the data from those devices and look for more complex conditions. Precision medicine could become easier to support with virtual AI assistants. Because AI models can learn and retain preferences, AI has the potential to provide customized, real time recommendations to patients around the clock. Rather than having to repeat information with a new person each time, a healthcare system could offer patients around the clock access to an AI powered virtual assistant that could answer questions based on the patient's medical history, preferences, and personal needs. AI is already playing a massive role in medical imaging. Research has indicated that AI powered by artificial neural networks can be just as effective as human radiologists at detecting signs of breast cancer as well as other conditions. In addition to helping clinicians spot early signs of disease, AI can also help make the staggering number of medical images that clinicians have to keep track of more manageable by detecting vital pieces of patients' history and presenting the relevant images to them. A lot of time is spent during clinical trials assigning medical codes to patient outcomes and updating the relevant data sets. AI can help speed this process up by providing a quicker and more intelligent search for medical codes. And drug discovery is often one of the longest and most costly parts of drug development, and AI could help reduce the costs of developing new medicines in primarily two ways. Firstly, by creating better drug designs, and secondly, by finding promising new drug combinations. With AI, many of the big data challenges facing the life sciences industry could perhaps be overcome. Next, AI in finance. So now, since we know how AI can be used in the field of medicine, it's time to know how AI can be used in the vital field of finance. Firstly, it can be used for fraud detection. Using a decision management system allows for early fraud detection and comprehensive audit documentation. Third party auditing exercises can be disruptive to the regular operations when employees are called away from their desks to provide missing details or explain entries. With the right software and machine learning, information captured in the system will be accurate and errors immediately highlighted or disallowed. As financial institutions increase their vigilance, fraudsters alter their behavior. Since large sum transactions are flagged for investigation, fraudsters have learned to deal in amounts just under the limit of detection. Without proper analysis, criminal activity can go undetected, described meeting the prescribed requirements. This is one area where artificial intelligence is genuinely superior to us humans. Artificial intelligence will analyze large amounts of data and pick out suspicious transactions. Manually analyzing such transactions leads to mistakes, and without an AI fraud detection system in place, it's a field day for criminals to launder money or finance illegal activities. Secondly, AI can help in better investment evaluation. Interest income is only one facet of income generation. As a result, banks are continuously searching for lucrative opportunities to invest and earn a healthy return. The right investment software can provide investment recommendations that matter the risk appetite of these institutions. In addition, they can accurately evaluate client funding proposals given that industry specific information is often difficult to understand. The decision to invest is still in the hands of human analysts. Investment analysis software makes the process easier and accommodates more variables. If the institution has interests outside its national borders, accessing information can be time consuming. Assessing a new environment can also be a challenge, but the right AI software is instrumental in hastening the process. Third, improved customer experience. Customers are constantly looking for convenience. For example, the ATM was a success because customers could access a vital service even when banks were closed. That level of convenience has only inspired more innovations. Now, clients can open bank accounts and verify themselves using their smartphones from the comfort of the couch. In the quest for shorter turnaround time, a decision management system can reduce the time it takes to capture, know your customer, or the KYC information and eliminating errors. In addition, with proper business rules software, business decisions can be implemented and rolled out without the lengthy procedures. New products and seasonal financial offers can be available on time, and in addition, new business decisions or changes in tariffs are easily accommodated in the system. Next, reduced operational costs and risks. As much as we humans enjoy interactions, it has one significant drawback. Errors are common and they can have serious repercussions. Even when experienced employees are at the helm, a wrong keystroke could expose the institution to liability and cause irreparable reputational damage. Decision management systems reduce this risk by creating logic flows in data capture and combining predictive and prescriptive techniques to solve business problems. If a client is opening an account online, age and source of income can determine the type of account available to them. In that case, underage persons cannot open accounts in their name and personal savings account will not have an overdraft facility. This means that you need fewer customer facing employees, which reduces your labor cost. And lastly, enhanced loan and facility evaluation. Using credit scores to evaluate the eligibility for financing often relies on outdated information, misclassification, and errors. However, these days there's so much more information available online that can give a more realistic picture of the person or business under evaluation. An AI based system can give approval or rejection recommendations by considering more variables, even when the party, whether personal or business, has little documentation. The tricky bit is that it's not always clear why the software comes up with a particular recommendation. When an application is approved, no one asks any questions. However, when an application is rejected, the institution owes the client an explanation. Even though systems are designed to be objective, they can demonstrate bias. This is because configurations are only as good as the developers. Fortunately, most of the funding requests received by institutions are similar and people are aware of institutional bias. And as a result, developers are better positioned to key in better variables when designing applications and updates. Next, we have AI in data security and how AI is used for protecting data. Well, it is used for safeguarding sensitive data. Identifying the potential threats to a company can be overwhelming due to the ever changing tactics of hackers. This makes it crucial to adopt modern solutions like AI to effectively identify and prevent unknown threats and safeguard your sensitive data like your credit card details, your passwords, usernames, etc. Next, we have protection against malware. AI has the ability to protect you against the changing tactics of hackers. They can detect all types of attacks and prioritize prevention even when dealing with multiple threats at a time. Human error and negligence can also pose security challenges, but AI's self learning capabilities can make it well equipped to handle every sort of problem. Thirdly, better vulnerability management. AI is essential in managing network vulnerabilities given the daily threats companies face. It analyzes existing security measures to identify the weak points, enabling businesses to focus on critical security tasks. This improves problem solving abilities and secures business systems faster than the cybersecurity personnel. And lastly, securing authentication. Websites with user account features or contact forms containing sensitive information require an additional security layer for protection. AI provides this security layer by using tools like facial recognition, CAPTCHA, and fingerprint scanners to secure authentication during the login attempts. This helps to detect fraudulent login attempts and prevent the credential stuffing and brute force attacks, which could perhaps lead to a potential security breach on your network. Next, we have AI in travel and transportation. Firstly, pedestrian detection. Driving at night is a challenge for many drivers. Since computer systems can automatically identify pedestrians in images and videos, AI powered cars can significantly improve the situation. In fact, autopilot or the autonomous vehicles can allow drivers to sleep or chat without causing any sort of traffic accidents. Pedestrian detection is an issue for computer vision and pattern recognition because pedestrians can behave unexpectedly, thus, in terms of data, providing multiple age guesses. As a result, these lead to difficulties in behavior prediction, which are among the greatest threats to the self driving cars' success. Moreover, there are still many other challenges in training data to overcome, including varying lighting parameters and the kinds of poses or clothing that pedestrians display. To overcome these, AI requires loads of training data which will take a long time to obtain. Next, road condition monitoring. Pothole damage cost drivers hundreds of lives every year. Unfortunately, despite the best efforts of the driving public to force governments to act, the potholes do not disappear as quickly as desired and seemingly appear overnight. However, computer vision in transportation AI can identify road defects successfully and assess the surrounding infrastructure by spotting changes in the road's surface. Computer vision algorithms can identify the level of road damage and alert the relevant authorities for improving road maintenance. The algorithms collect image or video data and then process those data to detect cracks and even classify them automatically. Moreover, these algorithms will soon adapt targeted rehabilitation and automated preventive maintenance techniques free from any kind of human involvement. Next, travel time predictions. Delays are another fundamental problem of transportations, especially air transportation. AI implementation represents a way to overcome flight delay costs while simultaneously addressing passengers' negative experiences. Being capable of predicting the short term effects of almost anything, from stormy weather to a certain number of technical issues that may cause flight delays, AI systems can shorten the passengers' waiting time. Lastly, we have traffic incident detection. Due to its importance, traffic incident detection is one of the best research fields of AI transportation. The leading goal is to ensure minimal disruption to traffic flows. For a long time, video surveillance was the most efficient instrument for tracking road networks and intersections. It offered a real time view of traffic, allowing authorities to respond to incidents as quickly as possible. Nevertheless, it was humans who watched the video footage and their abilities were limited. It is impossible for one person to monitor multiple cameras simultaneously with equal efficiency, which often results in incidents going undetected for crucial moments. Here, automatic incident detection steps in. The computer vision system searches for incidents, cues, and unusual traffic conditions in the video, constantly monitoring all cameras. Moreover, the AI in the transportation industry can even predict upcoming traffic difficulties. Next, we have AI in agriculture. Before knowing about how AI can benefit agriculture, we must first know the challenges that are usually faced in agriculture due to the traditional methods. In farming, different weather conditions such as rainfall, temperature, and humidity play an important role. Due to pollution, sometimes climate varies abruptly, and hence it becomes difficult for the farmers to make proper decisions for harvesting, sowing seeds, and soil preparation. For a better crop, it is necessary the soil should be productive and have the required amount of nutrition such as nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. If these nutrients are not present in an effective way in the soil, then it may lead to poor quality crops. And lastly, in the agricultural lifestyle, it is required that we save our crops from any sort of weed. Else, it may increase the production cost and it also absorbs nutrients from the soil. But by traditional ways, identification and prevention of crop from weeds is not efficient enough. In such places, AI comes in to help. Firstly, health monitoring of crops. The quality of crop widely depends on the type of soil and the nutrition level of the soil. But with the increasing rate of deforestation, the soil quality is degrading day by day. and it is hard to determine it. To resolve this issue, AI has come up with a new application called Plantix. It was developed by Pete to identify the deficiencies in soil, including plant pests and diseases. And with the help of this application, farmers can get an access or get an idea to use better fertilizer which can improve the harvest quality. Next, weather and price forecasting. As we have discussed in challenges that is difficult for the farmers to take the right decision for harvesting, sowing seeds and soil preparing due to climate change. But with the help of AI weather forecasting, farmers can have information on weather analysis and accordingly they can plan for the type of crop to grow, seeds to sow, and harvesting the crop. With price forecasting, farmers can get a better idea about the price of crops for the next few weeks, which can help them to get the maximum profit. Thirdly, we have disease diagnosis. With AI predictions, farmers can get knowledge of diseases easily. With this, they can easily diagnose diseases with proper strategy and on time. It can save the life of plants and the farmer's time. To do this, firstly, images of plants are pre processed using computer vision technology. This ensures that the plant images are properly divided into the diseased and the non diseased parts. After detection, the diseased part is cropped and sent to the labs for further diagnosis. This technique also helps in the detection of pests, deficiency of nutrients, and many more. Next, we have precision farming. Precision farming is all about right place, right time, and right products. The precision farming technique is a much accurate and controlled way that can replace the labor intensive part of farming to perform the repetitive tasks. One example of precision farming is the identification of stress levels in plants. This can be obtained using high resolution images and different sensor data of plants. The data obtained from sensors is then fed to a machine learning model as input for stress recognition. And lastly, we have intelligent spraying. With AI sensors, weed can be detected easily and it also detects the weed affected areas. On finding such areas, herbicides can be precisely spread to reduce the use of herbicides and also save time and crop. There are different AI companies that are building robots with AI and computer vision, which can precisely spray on weeds. The use of AI sprayers can widely reduce the number of chemicals to be used on fields and hence improve the quality of crops and also save time and money. Next, we have AI and education. Firstly, individualized learning. Adjusting learning based on an individual student's particular needs has been a priority for educators for many years now. And AI will allow a level of differentiation that's impossible for teachers who have to manage 30 students in a class. The idea of customizing curriculum for every student's need is not viable today, but it will be for AI powered machines in the future. Thereby, we have universal access. Artificial intelligence tools can help make a global classroom available to all, including those who speak different languages or who might have visual or hearing impairments. Next, tutoring. Ask any parent who has struggled to help their teenager with algebra, and they will be very excited about the potential of AI to support their children when they are struggling at home with the homeworks or test preparations. Tutoring and studying programs are becoming more advanced thanks to artificial intelligence, and soon they will be more available and able to respond to a range of learning styles. automation of admin tasks. An educator spends a tremendous amount of time grading homework and tests. AI can step in and make quick work out of these tasks while at the same time offering recommendations for how to close the gaps in learning. All the machines can already grade multiple choice tests. They are very close to being able to assess written responses as well. As AI steps in to automate admin tasks, it opens up more time for teachers to spend with the children. There's much potential for AI to create more efficient enrollment and admission processes. And lastly, AI would enable a better teacher and AI collaboration that would ultimately benefit students and children located in marginalized societies and sections. I hope through this video you were able to gain a good understanding of the various sectors where artificial intelligence can be applied and can prove beneficial for the future generations. Thank you.